What's up, guys? This is Brock from Omega, here with the next Reddit Omega War recap. This weekend, we attempted to arrange a war with a different clan. North Watchers also attempted to arrange a war with another clan. We both missed and matched each other. So, it normally sucks to miss, but we were pretty happy about matching a good clan. See, we lost by both percentage and stars. Pretty close war here. If you look at the breakdown, we were running 4 11s, and then Town Hall 10s down to 16, so 4 12 9s. They were able to 2-star our 11s and clear all but one of our 10s. They had 5 Town Hall 11s. We 2-starred 4 of them and tripled one of them. It was not easy at all to 2-star those 11s. We had a bunch of fails on those 11s, and that kind of made a big difference near the end of the war. See, we weren't able to clear these two 10s. We had a 93% and a 99%. So if we're able to finish those off, would have given us the 1-star victory. So a really close war. Could have gone either way at the end. North Watchers pulled it out. So great job to those guys. Look forward to the eventual rematch. Not sure when it'll be, but I know it'll be a good one. So without further ado, I got a bunch of attacks to show. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. For the Town Hall 9s, I'm just going to do mostly fast forwarding here, probably ×2. I've got 5 air attacks and 1 ground attack. So going to show the first air attack from Alpha. Now this base is kind of a weird one, but he notices there's 2 walkable air defenses, so he's like, alright, I'll take the bait. I'll just go ahead and walk that. He almost had disaster here. Look at this. Popped his queen ability, and then that wizard right there was taking shots at his healers. That was really dangerous. But the poison just barely got the wizard in time before he lost all of his healers. That would have been terrible. So, but they're alive, and they're able to continue supporting this queen as she takes out the air defenses, eventually that enemy queen and the CC. So she's got the queen taken care of with the rage. King's going to come in to help take care of the north with the queen. Meanwhile, he started his laloon for that air defense and that air defense. So the south has been taken out very quickly with a rage and a haste. Pops another haste to get all these loons onto the final air defense. There's another one to help out. At this point, they can still get 2 hounds left over. Not many defenses left. He's actually going to have his queen come in and take out the rest of this north. So he had 2 hounds left, a ton of loons. Still got 4 loons in the bag, like a barb and a minion, and still got a rage. So just absolutely smash this base. Just going to swag the rage and going to use some cleanup loons. Excellent job, Alpha. Okay. Next up is our lone ground attack. We've got Capo coming in on number 30. Now this is an interesting comp. It's basically just healers and hogs. He's just going to do a queen walk in the north here. First he's going to do a CC lure with the archer because that was free. Good value there. So he's going to just use a poison to let his queen take out the CC. Nice and easy. Didn't need a rage. Going to save the rage for a little bit later here. I think he pops it right about now. Yep, there it goes. Queen's going to take out air defense. So the north has been gutted. He's going to use a poison and pop the ability to take out this king, which will also be able to take out the queen, like kind of the remnants of the ability. Meanwhile, he's just deploying a ton of hogs over here in the east. He's got a heal to take out this expo compartment. He's got hogs coming in the south to take out that Tesla archer tower, wizard tower. Heal for that giant bomb in there. Very nice. And that heal just to finish off the rest of the base. You probably could have swagged that last heal, but just wanted to make sure he had a ton of hogs left over for the cleanup because he still had a bunch of trash down here in the south. So, yeah, nice job, Capo. Okay. Next, we're going to see number 29. We got Cole coming in here with a CB govalaloon. Just going to have a minion start this funnel here. Not really going to finish it, just want to get it started. Meanwhile, he's going to pop a golem and some wizards to help finish the funnel. So this part of the funnel has been completed. Now he's free to drop a jump towards the center to kind of get this air defense here, which his king is going to get. Unfortunately, the rage he dropped wasn't able to get onto the queen, so she was kind of stuck in a town hall. Wasn't able to get in there and help the dragon. So it did kind of slow down his king, but the only thing the king didn't get was that, so no big deal. Meanwhile, starting his loon deployment. Looking very nice here. Everything's nicely converging onto that air defense. He notices there's some Tesla's there, so he's going to pop the rage on that, which you want to use to get your loons through all these Teslas very quickly, which he does. Final hound's going to pop, and he's got a ton of loons left over just for that last air defense. That was literally the last air targeting defense, because that cannon, and that expo were all ground targeting. So yeah, just a little bit of cleanup, and boom, crushed it. Nice job, Cole. Okay, let's see. Number 25. This attack, I don't even know what to call this. It's just pause and take a look at this comp real quick. 5 dragons, 2 golems, a hound. I guess it's like a shattered drag or ladrag. I don't know, man. Just a really interesting attack. Now notice these wizard towers here and these 3 air defenses. He's going to take advantage of that with a strong shattered kill squad here, with some wizards to funnel, pretty standard stuff. Meanwhile, he's going to drop a jump on that wizard tower and send in his heroes with a rage and bowlers, of course, with the goal of taking out these 3 air defenses and the CC. So he gets them, he uses his zap for the other air defense. Now he's free to just have his dragons do the rest of the work. He uses a just a normal hound to kind of lead his dragons in case there are any surprise Sams. Don't want your dragons to be eating any Sams. So the hound's doing his work. He's going to pop here pretty soon. Queen went down. I'm just going to do ×4, honestly, because at this point there's only that archer tower, that Tesla that really pose a threat here. And he's got 4 dragons, so it's not really a problem for them. The hound pops. His work was done. He did a lot of tanking for his dragons. He didn't have as many dragons as you would normally see, but the hound did enough tanking, and the dragons were able to sweep up. So nice job, Fang. Next we got the Mutilator coming in with a penta. So there was an exposed queen here. So he's like, alright, I'm just going to drop my heroes there and take it out, nice and easy. Queen was focused on his king, so he's going to use the ability just to prolong the king's life while his queen snipes the queen. Notice he didn't use his queen ability because he just wanted her to die, right? If he used the ability, he might have popped the hound, and that would just cause problems for his laloon. So meanwhile, he started his laloon. He's got loons pathing in here nicely towards this air defense, while another pack of loons comes from the north to converge. So everything's in this little compartment here, like he wants. There was an air defense down here, so he saved another CC hound and more loons for the south. At this point, he's still got he's still got 2 hounds. Thankfully, the archer tower is going to pop one of them, so that's going to help with cleanup. Still had 1 hound left over, but no big deal. Just got tons of puffs because it's the penta. And he just clean up everywhere. He pops the hound last second, but no big deal. Everything was cleaned. Nice job, Mutilator. And our final hit's going to be number 20. We got Little Larry with it's basically just a laloon. He's got 10 minions, so I guess you can call it a laloonion, but I don't know if that's enough minions to qualify as a laloonion. So I guess we'll just call it a laloon. Just gonna do a suicide hero again. Notice it's got an exposed queen and exposed air defense and exposed CC. That's some pretty strong value for just suicide heroes and a poison. So nice and easy base identification there. Gotta take advantage of that strong value. Now that work's done, just fast forward a little bit here. Queen takes out the air defense. Gonna do a little bit of funneling here, clean up while he starts his laloon. Fast forward this a little bit. So you can see he's taking out a couple air defenses because they were external air defenses. Meanwhile, he's dropping rages and heals on all of these loons. Because without the air defense threat, those loons can just be healed from any wizard tower damage. And he just had so many loons left over, they completely overwhelmed the Teslas. Absolutely demolished his base. Excellent job by little Larry. Alright, gonna show our first Town Hall 10. Both sides had 4 10v10 triples. I'm just gonna show 3 of them. This one it had single infernos, so not really interested in showing that. We're gonna start at number 15. We got Sigma doing Shattered Boner. What else? This attack is just so OP right now. It has been for a while. He's gonna start over here on this mortar. And then after his funnel is created with the baby and the bowlers, he's going to jump right in this area right here just to get access to the Inferno. Now he did have a few bowlers kind of run off to the east here. That's okay, at least they're going to make a little funnel for his miners later, so they don't have to worry about that. So he's got a rage and poison for the CC, rage to get his kill squad through there. Was to carve out a nice little path for his miners coming in here from the southwest. He has a couple babies doing funneling over here. That'll help keep the miners inside the base where you want them. Gonna drop a heal soon. Yep, right there. Heals off that giant bomb, no big deal. Teslas are gone. At this point, there are a couple wizard towers left, but the queen takes care of that one. And the miners are soon gonna take out that. So not really much of a threat to his miners now. Thankfully, his king broke through and got the Inferno. And he's still gonna rage, but at this point, there's just, a couple Teslas, a couple cannons. That's no big deal for how many miners he has. He's just gonna heal it up just to clean up this base quicker. Could have swagged it. Nice job, Sigma. Next up, 14, we got Vic. Kind of an interesting sprawling base here. Just gonna start with the free loon on the mortar for the just a funnel, and to keep his golem in place. Interesting queen placement, like right next to those, right next to the enemy queen and those defenses. But he just instantly pops the ability to take care of the queen and those defenses very quickly. She's gonna start walking towards the north like he wants. He wants that queen to join up with his CB kill squad here. Had a bit of a wall breaker fail. That was a bit concerning. But he just uses the jump there to get them into the Inferno anyway. That's going to be enough to clear out the rest of that western compartment. Meanwhile, look at this. He's got raged miners. Raged miners just absolutely just demolishing the south. He didn't really need a heal because there wasn't really too much posing a threat to him down there. He just needed to get through there quickly so that his miners would be able to take out this Inferno even quicker. Meanwhile, his kill squad's kind of sweeping out the rest of this north. King's still in good shape. He's got several healers on his queen. Meanwhile, he's taking out the second Inferno. So that final heal is going to get these miners through these final storages, and just a few. There's like 5 point defenses over here. That's not that big of a deal. The main threat is the wizard towers, which he's taking care of. You can see that wizard tower is doing some damage on those miners over there, but queen's got it. No big deal. There were actually a bunch of springs over here. See, spring there, spring in between these two. Took out a lot of miners, so it's kind of a surprise there. But he just had so many miners. It's no big deal. Just absolutely crushed it. Nice job, Vic. And we're gonna see one more. We're gonna see MrTeaa taking out number 12 with Shattered Boner. So kind of a funny ending here. So just gonna start instantly with his golem entry. He's got bowlers to funnel. If you can funnel with your bowlers and still have them go in, that's pretty good value. You don't have to have like suicide wizards or anything. So he's got to jump, trying to connect to the other side of the base so he can eventually reach the other Inferno. Notice he's going to have bowlers try to get... Actually, they do get the first Inferno there. First Inferno goes down. Queen's going to eventually jump in to help out in the core here. Meanwhile, he's got his northern miners. They've got a very clear path headed this way like that. Not much keeping them... not much that's going to pull them to the outside, so they're going to get some work done. Going to drop a heal for these wizard towers here pretty soon. It's pretty hefty area here. I think he drops a heal. Yeah, there it is. Got to use it for those wizard towers, and there's Teslas there as well. This queen's pretty low health here, so he's actually going to heal the queen. I guess he was afraid the Scalies would take her out. I don't know. There wasn't anything else touching her. But at this point, there's only these defenses in this kind of moat right here, this channel, and that's not really a problem for all the miners that he has left. So he just decides to heal up his queen a second time, because why not? Keep her safe, and she could have just taken out the rest of the base even without the miners. So yeah, could have swagged 2 heals. Just absolutely demolished it. Excellent job, MrTeaa. Okay. And our final hit, we have Vincent with the 11 versus 11 triple. So if you look at the comp, you would notice it's just mass miner spam. Look at that. He's dropping heroes over here to funnel for those miners. Keep the ones that he dropped over here into the core. He's got a few miners up here to funnel, while the bulk of his miners are going to get healed and raged on this Inferno. That's going to take it out very quickly, along with the tome. The tome kind of saved him from that double giant bomb on either side of the Inferno. So now that they have raged through that entire section, taking out the eagle, which was actually focused on nothing over here, that was fortunate. Taking out a large chunk of many of the threats to this base. He's got 2 heals left. Going to use them for this Inferno area right here. It's hard to tell how many miners he's got left, but he does. Yeah, there you can tell he's got a very good chunk of miners left. They're going to quickly take out this Inferno with help of the Grand Warden and his life aura. Now that that's gone, he's free to just completely max out the health bars of all of his miners while they take out these wizard towers and these point defenses in here. After that's done, the base is just already wrecked, totally gone. Nice job with the nice job doing mass miners. I mean, that doesn't require the most skill, but it's good knowing when to use it. And he certainly knew to use it on this base and did it quite well. So, great job, Vincent. It was an awesome war. I wish I could have been a part of it, but it was fun watching it. Till next time, peace out.